Assalamu alaikum. Let me first introduce myself. I am Dr. Monirul Islam, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mathematics, Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh. For food for thought, I choose a story which is called The Empty Jar Story. In this story, there was a wise professor and he wanted to teach their student a lesson of life. For that, he chose big jar and some item to demonstrate his lesson. First of all, he started filling the jar with the big rocks until it was full. And he asked the student if the jar was completely full. They said yes. But the professor smiled and took some pebbles, small pebbles, and poured them into the jar. The pebbles went between rocks and filled the empty spaces. He asked the student again if the jar was full. They chuckled and agreed that it was indeed full this time. The professor then took some small sand and poured it into the jar. The sand filled all the teeny gaps in the jar and making it truly full. He asked the student one more time if the jar was full, and they all agreed it was. The professor explained the lesson behind this demonstration. The represent the jar represent our lives, and the rocks, pebbles, and sand some represent different things in our life. The big rocks symbolize the most important things like family, health, and relationship. The Babel represents important things like work, school. They are necessary for balance the life, but not as uh, crucial as the big rocks. The sand represents the little things in life that we often spend a lot of time and energy on, like chores and material possession. They are not important as big rocks or pebbles. The professor reminded the student that if they fill their lives with small sand first, there won't be enough space for big rocks or pebbles. They will end up missing out the class truly important things. He encourages them to follow on the big rocks first and make sure they prioritize what really matters in life, such as taking care of their health, spending time with loved one, and playing with the children, going for a run, writing their grandmother a letter, or pursuing their passions. These important aspects should come before the lesson important things. Before the less important thing, the professor also emphasized the importance of staying physically fit. Exercising releases natural chemical in our body that makes feel good. It can improve our mood, overall well-beings. The student understood that they needed to set their priorities right and make sure the important thing comes first. They left class with a new understanding of what truly matters in life and determination to live a meaningful and fulfilling life by focusing on the big rocks. As we conclude this story, we hope it has left a lasting impression on you, remembering the valuable lessons taught by the wise professor, prioritizing the important things in life represented by the big rocks, such as family, health, relationship, let the peoples, and the other important aspect find their place in your life. And as for the sand, the small stuff and material possession, keep them in perspective, recognizing that they should not overshadow what truly matters. Take this wisdom with you as you navigate your journey. Set your priorities straight, focusing on the rocks that bring meaning and fulfillment. Embrace the practice of balance and self reflection, ensuring that you allocate your time, energy to the aspect that truly nourish your soul.